and if you could introduce your team for us.
Well, I have a microphone again, that's good. So, these are my back vocalists. So, will you introduce yourself, or am I gonna... Come on.
Martina.
Lino.
Daniela.
Andrei.
Yeah, they know the process already because she was there for... This is your 8th time and your 5th time, I think. And this is my first time in Sweden and my first time in Eurovision, and first of all I want to thank Sweden and everybody for a great and warm welcome you gave us, so thank you.
So, the first impressions of your first rehearsal?
We are really satisfied. We did everything we imagined to do in the first rehearsal, and everything went well, and I think it's a great start. Yeah.
How have you been preparing the last month up till Stockholm?
Well, you know how it goes. Many rehearsals, details, because Eurovision is all about details, I think. And the best job to do is to make it personal. All about the dress and every detail we do, it has to be personality of the artist, lead vocal, and of course everything that is on the stage. And the back vocalist as well, yeah.
So how was it to walk up on the Eurovision stage?
Well, I still didn't walk up.
Yeah?
No, because I always think, yeah, it's a little stage, it's a cafe bar, it's just a bar, it's a big bar. Okay, and that's my thinking. It's easier that way, you know. If you're thinking that you need to sing the best that you can in front of 1,000 people or in front of 200 million people in this particular contest.
Yeah, what does it mean to have these experienced Eurovision participants with you in your team?
Well, it means a lot. Well, I'm an old soul, you know. I know my way around, I can manage, but definitely it's helpful. And they have a great attitude towards me, and that's, I think, really important to support young artists and to support each other. I think we do a pretty good job.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. But I have to be self-critical, you know, that's my job. So.
I understand. So how did it come about, the collaboration with your producers and the whole song? How did you find out?
It was, I have to say, it's really awesome. The guys that wrote the song are Andreas Grass and Nicola Perilla. They're really young and fabulous artists. I met them for one day only. But I really enjoyed the time spent together and working. We worked on a song first acoustically and then thinking about arrangements. I think we did a really great job, especially because we released the song on 9th of March and I was chosen to represent my country at the end of February. And it was not an easy job, but we did the best that we can. Yeah.
So you're extremely happy with the result?
I'm really happy with the results, you know. I'm not thinking that I'm too young for this, I'm just thinking that I need to do in every job the best possible singing and performance that I can.
We have a lot of experts out here. They know how to describe a song in a millisecond. How would you describe Lighthouse to someone who hasn't heard it?
Yeah, I think the song, everybody can express the lyrics in their own way. For me, it's more spiritual connection with this motive of hope. It's not only Lighthouse. I think Lighthouse is only a great symbol for it. I think it really goes with this project of Eurovision, and especially because these are really crazy times. Nobody can say that it's not crazy. And this motive of hope and this symbol of hope is really needed. So I think it's really good song for the slogan also, come together. Yeah, so I'm very happy with it.
Perfect. Questions? So, there we are. We have microphones with the gentleman in the blue sweater. You have a blue jacket, so he will be first behind you.
Okay, hello.
So state your name and your media house, please.
So this is Stefan from ES United.
Hi.
My name is email, but I would like to ask a question about a member of your team.
Yeah, of
I would
course.
like to ask Andrei. You are quite experienced. You have 6 Eurovision songs penned by you, and you are coming back as a back vocalist. Did you give any advice to Nina? And what's the best thing to do to win the contest?
I wouldn't know that, because in those 6 times I didn't win. or my son didn't win at least. But she has to follow her own instinct, because we all know in Eurovision there is no recipe for victory. She has to be her, because she definitely has something, this, we call it X factor, right? She has the voice, because she is the winner of Croatian The Voice. So she is the voice, and she has to follow it. So she has to pull out her energy to all these millions of viewers at home. And we are here to help her, to give her all the energy on stage, give her energy behind the stage, to make her laugh, to carry her suitcases, to give her massage, to do everything she...
Carry the dress.
To carry the dress, yes, to anything she likes. She's our queen. As you saw the dress, someone told she has this dress like queen. So basically we are a great team, and I'm so happy to be here this time as a backing vocalist, sometimes as a composer, but when you get invitation by the Croatian television, you don't have opportunity to say no, because it's like being invited in national team in football, right? So you play for your own team.
Yeah. Thank you so much, all guys.
Thank you. More questions? You had a blue shirt, yeah, thanks.
Hi Nina, Alistair Birch from SBS Radio in Australia. Can you tell us a little about your interest in calligraphy, and why is calligraphy important now that everyone communicates with smartphones and computers?
Oh, I love your question, because you always prepare yourself for the Eurovision questions, and this is also very important to me. Well, as I said before, I'm an old-fashioned girl. I don't go to this modern clubbing, like everybody else. I don't think it's wrong. Just I don't find myself in it. Also, yeah, I found myself in calligraphy, and I find myself in these times when letters were the way of seducing women and men. And when things were more, how to say, profound, more gentle and subtle. Is it subtle? Yeah. Because now this kind of communication on internet, I think it's ruining relationships. I have to be honest. These emojis and these hashtags, and to be honest, I don't get this. I don't get Instagram, and I don't get Facebook, and in my opinion, it's really ruining our way of communicating face-to-face. So this is the main reason, and the second reason is because I have OCD, and I like to have everything straight, like straight lines and many colors, and I really like writing. My dad is a great artist. He's painting really beautiful paintings, and also he's writing like a elf from Lord of the Rings. It's really beautiful. So probably I picked it from him. And it's art for me. That's why I have tattoos also, because it's also art for me, these pictures. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Thank you.
You mentioned the dress. Does it need more people to carry, or just one? Can you describe it?
I think the best person to describe is the person who is actually carrying this, and he's like low energy vibe already, so I will give the microphone to you.
Thanks, Nina. Well, yeah, I'm the guy who's carrying the dress. The dress is complex. It's not easy to carry it around because it's fragile. It's also 18 kilograms in the weight.
18?
Yeah, 18 kilograms, yeah. Without the cape is separate.
15 more.
The creator of this dress is Juraj Zigman. I would like to say that he is maybe our flagship designer in Croatia. We pretty much all are astonished by the looks of the dress and the way it looks on stage while it moves. And also the cape, he made the cape. So our job is to preserve it in all these carryings around and everything, so she will be intact because we will do our best for the performance, of course.
And Nina, you've been working out?
Hey, you know what? I have to be honest. Every project I do, I want to prepare myself the best that I can, and I'm not satisfied with my preparations of my body because there was so little time. And I'm not happy with it, but I think
Considering the dress, I was thinking.
I think everything will be fine because I'm not moving, you know.
Okay.
That's why I'm thinking about it all the time. Okay, the best part of it, I'm not moving, everything's good. I'm just moving my hands, and you can see it in the TV show called The Voice also, where I was performing. Well, 80% of the time I'm the person who is standing and just singing, just using my voice, and I will be that on Eurovision because, as I said, I think the best approach is to just make it personal.
Okay. More questions from the over there, gentleman in the brown shirt.
Hi, I'm Martijn van der Veen, Eurovision artist in the Netherlands. And I was wondering, you mentioned in the Eurovision website that you have 2 tattoos dedicated to 2 people who are very special to you. Can you share with us, do you want to share with us who they are?
Yeah, I want to share, yeah, of course, when you ask me. The first one, well, I will show a little part of it. This is my grandmother's roses. That was her sign. She practically raised me as a child. She was forcing me to walk because I didn't want to walk. I just wanted to sing and be a philosopher. And after 3 years, she was like, will you walk? Will you seriously walk? And then she was like pushing me, walk, walk child, walk. And she was really important to me. She gave me some kind of scarf, and it was a lucky scarf for me. And this roses on a scarf, I just put on my tattoo. And the second one is all back. It's a tree. It's a cedar tree. Do you know the tree? Yeah. And it's a sign of my best friend who I dedicated the voice competition. He died really young, at the age of 28, and when he was my best friend, so I dedicated that to me. And I had this cedar on my bracelet, and he also had it, so I put it on my back as a tattoo.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
More questions? Over there, gentlemen, in the west.
Hello Nina, it's Hassan Yusuf from Vision Magazine from London. You stated that the first performance is usually the most important one. How do you feel about having to do the constant rehearsals that Eurovision demands?
Good question.
Yeah, good question. Well, the first one is always the best one. That's my opinion, because I think performance is about the moment. Maybe I'm not the type of, feeling more secure every time I go to the stage. I'm actually more secure when I just go there and just sing. And because a second time and third one and every other time is like, can I do this? Maybe I need to change this. And then I start to think. And sometimes when you think, you ruin this process of creativity and spontaneous thing that is actually art and music. And that is the reason that I always like the first time when I step on the stage. So probably, these rehearsals has to be done because this is a big project. But for me personally, I like when I have one good rehearsal. Yeah.
One more over there, in the white t-shirt.
Hi, Nina, it's Danny here from ESC Bubble. Quick question regarding opera music. You studied opera at ESCKAZ. Does that influence you in your music now that you're doing an alternative style of music? And would you consider singing some opera again in your career?
Thank you. Well, I experienced a lot of style of music. It wasn't only opera. I was also jazz and musicals. But probably you're asking opera because it's really different approach of singing and style of breathing and everything else. I think it's helping, but also to be honest, it's not helping a lot for me because I'm not breathing in this way. I'm not I'm not thinking about technicality when I'm singing. Maybe some of my friends are not disagreeing with this because I'm not using my voice to technical approach. I'm really like just thinking about psychological part of a song and lyrics and feelings. This is my approach. Everybody has his own. That's why I actually went from academy on the second year because I didn't feel that way about music. I didn't find myself in it. But probably everything you experience every day, not only music, other jobs, because I did other jobs as well. I had 2 years of not listening to music and not singing at all. And I think that period of time helped me bigger deal than actually singing, because I was thinking what I want to do, what I want to achieve, in what way, in which direction. So I think every experience is changing you, and opera probably helped me a lot. But I'm not sure in which way, but I probably think it helped me. Yeah.
And now we will let Nina say her voice. Thank you very much for this meet and greet. Good luck. And if you want to take some more photos, your opportunity now.